Everybody needs more challenges. You need more challenges. I need more challenges. We need to push ourselves way the hell outside our comfort zone because the human experience now, there's not a lot of uncomfortable things going on. Good morning, Coach Devin here. I just finished some cardio this morning, and I want to talk really quickly about putting yourself in uncomfortable positions, doing things that you find difficult and hard and maybe not so much fun. That is, in reality, exercise and eating right. It's not fun necessarily. I love fitness, but there are days I don't feel like doing it, just like you, right? There are other days you don't feel like doing it, and that's normal. That's okay. And it's exactly the same as food. Sometimes you want to eat junk food. You can eat junk food, you just can't eat it in excess, but sometimes you want to eat it in excess, especially coming up to Christmas like we are right now. Like, it can be a little bit tough. The funny thing about life is you just have to find things and be comfortable in getting outside the comfort zone. And that's something, I mean, we hear that stuff all the time, right? Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Well, fitness is a good example of that, but one thing in my life that I wanted to talk about quickly was cold showers. I don't like cold water. Going in the ocean or lakes, I go real slow because I don't like cold water. I hate it. Everything about it, I do not like. I like warm showers. I like warm baths. I don't really take baths very often, but you know what I mean. I like things to be warm. I'm okay with the Caribbean Ocean. That works for me, right? Nova Scotia Ocean, Nova Scotia lakes, those things are cold. I'm a bit of a baby, so I don't like that stuff. One thing I have done now since the summer is take cold showers for at least 3 or 4 minutes every morning. The reason I do it is there's all kinds of good information on health effects and what it does to your brain and your muscles and all those things. I actually started with that. That was the reason I started. I was like, okay, I'm going to start because this is good for me. But it has changed. And the reason it's changed is because I'm like, this sucks. I'm standing there, I have a shower, I wash and everything. And then I'm like, okay, turn it to cold. And then I crank it to cold and I have to take a deep breath because I know the cold is coming and it's no fun and it sucks. And then I'm like, oh God, I hate the cold. But you know what? I do it because it's good for me to do it. Because it puts me outside of what I enjoy doing and it's a challenge. We need to be more challenged in our lives every day. Everybody needs more challenges. You need more challenges, I need more challenges. We need to push ourselves way the hell outside our comfort zone because the human experience now, there's not a lot of uncomfortable things going on. There just aren't. So you got to get outside of your comfort zone, and a cold shower for me is one of those things. Just like exercise is difficult too. It's the same thing. Sometimes it's out of my comfort zone. I don't feel like it, and I'm like, I don't really want to, but then I force myself to do it because it's good for me. Showers and exercise is similar, right? You got to get out of that comfort zone, push yourself to do things that you're not usually comfortable with, because that's where the growth is. That's where the rubber hits the road. That's where you decide, hey, I can handle this. I'm tough enough to handle this. I can do this. And that stuff is what will separate people from who want to be successful or who are willing to fight through things to people who give up. And you don't want to be that person that gives up. You just don't. I don't want to be that person that gives up. And if it's as simple as taking a cold shower or doing cardio on a day or a workout on a day that I don't feel like it, I'm willing to do it, and you should be too. If you have comments, questions, things you are challenged with and you have to push your way through, write them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Have yourself an amazing day, everybody. Don't fight the awesome.